11 feet or 3.5 meters from there, that's where the
And the bathtub ring is now currently about 170 feet.
Put your hand up there, you're going to pull it back real quickly. And you can walk up to it given different levels of water downstream. Now to give you an idea of the immensity of this structure, you got the width of the dam. In terms of its height, the K would create a void. The void is not part of the intended design, therefore it could compromise the structure. Although there is one body buried on the dam property.
All right, guys. Well, welcome. Right now, that's that 30-foot penstock. Puts us right up. The dam is right behind that wall, believe it or not. And if we could leave 150 feet of solid concrete between us and Lake Mead, we don't have to imagine the whole thing. Actually, if you look from this wall here to the right or behind you, all the way to the other base of Hoover areas. And again, guys, they did that in all in under 2 years. It's astounding. It really is. It's amazing. You know, industrial monster, this behemoth. It's huge. It's amazing, right? It says it tamed the Colorado River. How fantastic. Having been designed in the 30s, you see a lot of art deco kind of styling and here and there. But one of my favorite parts is going to be this morning, right?
But only 78 feet across the base. It looks somewhat like an upside-down pyramid. This massive arch gravity structure contains 3,250,000 cubic yards of concrete. She weighs in at a petite 6.
Just to the side
Behind the United States. But in reality, that's the Colorado River.
Straight down.
This is where the water is drawn from hundreds of feet below the This allows Hoover Dam to